Now, going over to the political part podcast here, Donald J. Trump confirmed to be the 47th president of the United States, now becoming the second president in U.S. history to serve 2 non-consecutive terms. Prior to him, it was only Grover Cleveland, making records left and right. Now, before we jump into his speech, I wanted to jump to the statistics and pull up the map here really quick. Of course, you have the utter ineptitudes or corruption of Arizona with Maricopa County, which is only now known for being a county in Arizona and being woefully inept or corrupt. It's taking them how many hours? And there's a day, hours, and it's still, what is it? Only 63% of votes in Arizona have been counted. They got a snail's pace. That being said, 51% or 51.9% went in favor of Donald Trump. Now, in terms of the states that were interesting, that, really the biggest ones, the swings, good old Iowa went full Trump, 55.8% for Trump, 42% for Kamala Harris in Iowa. Go Hawks. Now, Wisconsin, that was pretty big delta. That was 49.6% for Donald Trump and 48.8% for Kamala Harris. Michigan, that was, let's see, pull that up here. Interesting, overnight, it got a little bit closer now, didn't it? Now, it comes at, lose me at the moment. Let me pull it up here really quick. Now, in Michigan, you got it at 49.8% for Donald Trump and 48.3% for Kamala Harris, which, again, the biggest delta, I think, was automotive workers. Again, the Teamsters, not the Teamsters unions, the United Auto Workers Union, well, obviously, the members, or rather more accurately, the leadership, Sean Fain, that Marxist, they're going to go for, Kamala Harris and donate to Democrats because they've done it for decades. But the men who actually turn a wrench for a living and assemble cars, yeah, they want Donald Trump because he said day one he's going to get rid of that EV mandate and get it so you can actually make a good old V8s, make America great again with 3 pedals, 6 shifts, hopefully. And in all seriousness, a lot of the union members want those because internal combustion engines, not only does American manufacturing on average make them a lot better than competition, make the V8 great again, but it's also much more profitable for these companies. Ford lost $132,000 per EV sold Q3. And some of these union members, they get revenue shares and profit shares. So they have incentives to make more profitable vehicles. EVs are less profitable for a long time, and they require less simple labor to create and less pieces to create. So there's a lot of disincentive why the unions would not like them. So I think the actual union members, I think that was one of the reasons why they really aimed Trump this time around in Michigan. Now, another swing state, obviously the biggest one everyone kept talking about, was Pennsylvania. In Pennsylvania, Trump came in strong at 50.5% compared to Kamala Harris at 48.4%. And somehow some 32,000 people still voted for Chase Oliver, which is ridiculous. The worst libertarian candidate of my life. And you got some good ones, but yeah, obviously the real libertarians are supporting, I think a lot of them were RFK Jr., and then he subsequently joined the Trump train. So Pennsylvania did go to Trump, which again, that was one of the biggest speculations. Another one that was big was North Carolina. That came for Trump at 51% compared to 47.7% for Kamala Harris. That was another big win. Another big one was going to be Georgia. That came in at 50.7% for Donald Trump compared to 48.4% for Kamala Harris. Now, interestingly enough, go to California. I don't know why Republicans still live there. 3.9 million, 3.9 million Republicans cast their vote in California. Again, if they all just moved to a swing state, the country would be red for decades. Well, I was about to say for decades. The caveat is if you actually deport all the illegals that the Biden administration had, imported the past couple of years. Now, you also have another breakdown is 58% to 30 or almost 39% in California. Just about there. So yeah, those are kind of the top coin tosses or the swing states, as well as kind of cliche ones. So a couple surprises, and again, it was nail biters for quite some time. Wisconsin, and yeah, a lot of people were speculating, and I stayed up till 3:30 in the morning with this, or with the live stream. Because again, I was wondering how many of those ballots, those trucks might come in at 3 in the morning again, just all be for Biden, and thank God it looks like none of them did. Now, let's go to a voice infinitely more eloquent than mine. Let's go ahead to Donald J. Trump with his acceptance speech. It's a little bit long, but again, it's Trump. Why not? I have all the things to listen to right now. Literally history being made. Let's go ahead and tune in to hear what he has to say. Again, appreciate your patience as I'm perhaps not quite as articulate as I normally am, since I have no sleep today. But nevertheless, I partially digress. The OG Trump.
We overcame obstacles that nobody thought possible, and it is now clear that we've achieved the most incredible political thing. Look what happened. Is this crazy?
Yep.
But it's a political victory that our country has never seen before, nothing like this. I want to thank the American people for the extraordinary honor of being elected your 47th president and your 45th president.
For the first time since Grover
And every
Cleveland.
citizen, I will fight for you, for your family, and your future. Every single day, I will be fighting for you, and with every breath in my body, I will not rest until we have delivered the strong, safe, and prosperous America that our children deserve and that you deserve. This will truly be the golden age of America. That's what we have to have. This is a magnificent victory for the American people that will allow us to make America great again.
While other networks lie to you about what's happening.
Level of importance because we're going to help our country heal. We're going to help our country heal. We have a country that needs help, and it needs help very badly. We're going to fix our borders. We're going to fix everything about our country. And we made history for a reason tonight, and the reason is going to be just that. We overcame obstacles that nobody thought possible, and it is now clear that we've achieved the most incredible political thing. Look what happened. Is this crazy? But it's a political victory that our country has never seen before, nothing like this. I want to thank the American people for the extraordinary honor of being elected your 47th president and your 45th president. And every citizen, I will fight for you, for your family, and your future. Every single day, I will be fighting for you, and with every breath in my body, I will not rest until we have delivered the strong, safe, and prosperous America that our children deserve and that you deserve. This will truly be the golden age of America. That's what we have to have. This is a magnificent victory for the American people that will allow us to make America great again. And in addition to having won the battleground states of North Carolina, I love these places, Georgia, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin.
Yep, in Michigan.
We are now winning in Michigan, Arizona, Nevada, and Alaska, which would result in us carrying at least 315 electoral votes, but it's much easier doing what the networks did or whoever called it, because there was no other path. There was no other path to victory. We also have won the popular vote. That was great.
Apparently it's the first time in 20 years. 20 years since the Republican won the popular vote. Now, the popular vote, that came in at Trump at 71.88 million votes. Compared to Kamala Harris at 67 million votes. Which, again, that's still a lot of votes for someone who didn't have a policy and really didn't do much to help American people past 3.5, 4 years. But nevertheless, still, 71.88 million votes for Donald Trump. That's insanely good.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Winning the popular vote was very nice, I will tell you. It's a great feeling of love. We have a great feeling of love in this very large room with unbelievable people standing by my side. These people have been incredible. They've made the journey with me, and we're going to make you very happy. We're going to make you very proud of your vote. I hope that you're going to be looking back someday and say that was one of the truly important moments of my life when I voted for this group of people beyond the president, this group of great people. America has given us an unprecedented and powerful mandate. We have taken back control of the Senate. Wow, that's good. And the Senate races in Montana, Nevada, Texas, Ohio, Michigan, Wisconsin, the great Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, were all won by the MAGA movement. They helped so much. And in those cases, every one of them, we worked with the senators. They were tough races. And I mean, the number of victories in the Senate was absolutely incredible. And we did tele-rallies. We did tele-rallies with each one of them. And sometimes we did 2 or 3 and it was amazing to look at all of those victories. Nobody expected that, nobody. So I just wanted to thank you very much for that. And you have some great senators and some great new senators. And it also looks like we'll be keeping control of the House of Representatives. And I want to thank Mike Johnson. I think he's doing a terrific job. Terrific job. I want to also thank my beautiful wife, Melania, First Lady. Who has the #1 best-selling book in the country. Can you believe that? Oh, no, she's done a great job, works very hard to help people. So I just want to thank her. But I want to thank my whole family, my amazing children, and they are amazing children. Now, we all think our children are amazing. Everybody here thinks their children are amazing, but that's a good thing when you think they are. But Don, Eric, Ivanka, Tiffany, Barron, Laura, Jared, Kimberly, Michael, thank you all. What a help. What a great help. My father-in-law, Victor, is tremendous, and we miss very much Melania's mother, Amalia. We miss Amalia, don't we, huh? She would be very happy right now, standing on this stage. She'd be so proud. She was a great woman, that one. Beautiful inside and out. She was a great woman. I want to be the first to congratulate our great, now I can say, Vice President-elect of the United States, J.D. Vance. And his absolutely remarkable and beautiful wife, Usha Vance. And he is a feisty guy, isn't he? You know, I've said, go into the enemy camp. And you know, the enemy camp is certain networks. And a lot of people don't like this. Sir, do I have to do that? He just goes, okay. Which one? CNN, MSDNC? He'll say, all right, thank you very much. He actually looks fun. He's like the only guy I've ever seen. He really looks forward to it, and then he just goes in and absolutely obliterates them. Say a couple of words.
Wow. Well, Mr. President, I appreciate you allowing me to join you on this incredible journey. I thank you for the trust that you placed in me. And I think that we just witnessed the greatest political comeback in the history of the United States of America. And under President Trump's leadership, we're never going to stop fighting for you, for your dreams, for the future of your children. And after the greatest political comeback in American history, we're going to lead the greatest economic comeback in American history under Donald Trump's leadership.
Thank you very much. He's turned out to be a good choice. I took a little heat at the beginning, but he was, I knew the brain was a good one, about as good as it gets. And we love the family, and we're going to have a great 4 years, and we're going to turn our country around, make it something very special. It lost that little thing called special. We have to make it so. We're going to make this so great. It's the greatest country and potentially the greatest country in the world by far. And right now, we're going to just work very hard to get all of that back. We're going to make it the best it's ever been. We can do that. If we had to wait longer, I don't know. It was going bad, and it was going bad fast. We're going to have to seal up those borders, and we're going to have to let people come into our country. We want people to come back in, but we have to let them come back in, but they have to come in legally. They have to come in legally. Let me also express my tremendous appreciation for Susie and Chris, the job you did. Susie, come here. Come here, Susie. Chris, come here, Chris. Susie likes to stay sort of in the back, let me tell you. The Ice Maiden, we call her the Ice Maiden. Come here, Chris. Come here, Chris. Susie likes to stay in the background. She's not in the background. Come here, Susie.
This wasn't expected, but I just want to thank, obviously, President Trump for this journey. It was a great one, and he's a hell of a candidate, and he's going to be a hell of a great 47th president. And this team that we had, the best team, and, of course, even my boss, Susie Wiles, the best. Thank you.
Thank you, and thank you, Susie. Look at her, she's shy. I've never seen her be shy before. Susie. They're great. Everybody up here is great. Everybody up here is very special. But the Trump, who did you say? Oh, let me tell you, we have a new star. A star is born, Elon.
There's a champ. All the work Elon did.
Now he's an amazing guy. We were sitting together tonight. You know, he spent 2 weeks in Philadelphia and different parts of Pennsylvania campaigning. You know, he sent the rocket up 2 weeks ago, and I saw that rocket, and I saw it coming down. I saw it. It was, when it left, it was beautiful, shiny white. When it came down, it didn't look so pretty. It was going 10,000 miles an hour, and it was burning like hell. I said, what happened to your paint job? He said, we've never made a paint that could withstand that kind of heat. And, but I saw it come down and turn around. And it was, you know, it's like 22 stories tall, by the way. It looks a little smaller than that, but it's big. And it came down, and you saw that fire burning. And I'm saying, only Elon can do this. It must be an Elon. And I tell the story. I told it last night. I had a man on the phone. I had the screen muted, no sound. I was talking to a very important man, happens to be here. And that very important guy, one of the most important people in, I would say, the country, actually. But, you know, I was president, and now it looks like I was going to be maybe president again, so I figured I could ask him to hold. So I asked him to hold. And especially because you're going to be president again, they hold. So I took the phone down, and I'm looking at the screen. I'm seeing this crazy thing that's going around and coming down. It looks like it's going to crash into the gantry. And I said, oh, no. And I said, do me a favor, do you mind holding for a couple of minutes? I want to see this. I thought it was a space-age movie or something. I put the phone down. Bad part, I didn't pick it up for 45 minutes, and he was holding. But this spaceship came down, and I saw those engines firing, and it looked like it was over. It was going to smash. And then I saw the fire pour out from the left side, and it put it straight and it came down so gently.
That's
and
a
then it
metaphor for
wrapped
the
those
world in
arms
America.
around it,
That sounds
and it
Jones
held
speaking
it,
too.
and just like you hold your baby at night, your little baby. And it was a beautiful thing to see, and I called Elon. I said, Elon, was that you? He said, yes, it was. I said, who else can do that? Can Russia do it? No. Can China do it? No. Can the United States do it other than you? No. Nobody can do that. I said, that's why I love you, Elon. That's great. And you know, when we had the tragic Hurricane Helene, and it hit North Carolina, they were really devastated. The water fields became lakes.
Oh, not sure. There you go. Not marvel of engineering. You see Elon's space rocket just basically landing right there.
Starlink. I said, what's Starlink? It's a form of communication. So I called Elon, and I'll tell you what, he had, and it was very dangerous. People would die. They had no communication. All the wires were down. I called Elon Musk. I said, Elon, you have something called Starlink. Is that right? Yes, I do. What the hell is it? He said, it's a communication system that's very good. I said, Elon, they need it really, really badly in North Carolina. Can you get it? He had that there so fast. It was incredible. So, and it was great. It saved a lot of lives. He saved a lot of lives. But he's a character. He's a special guy. He's a super genius. We have to protect our geniuses. We don't have that many of them.
That's right.
We have to protect our super geniuses. I want to thank some of the guys. You know, we have.
A friendly reminder: Biden recently tweeted something about maybe deporting Elon, claiming he was an illegal alien, which that would be the again he's not. But if all the people that are here illegal, that'd be the one they want to go after. Now the Venezuelan gangs are taking over entire apartment complexes in places like Aurora, Colorado, and extorting rent for the people that are trying to live there.
Up here today, the U.S. Open champion. He's a fantastic golfer. He's slightly longer than me. It's a little bit longer than me. Just a little bit. Bryson DeChambeau is up here someplace. What happened to Bryson? Where is he? Bryson. Oh, he was shot.
Notice Trump is being
He said
very
he
friendly,
lost.
very nice. Nothing about his victory over the Satanists trying to put him in prison. Even though he'll be back tomorrow trying to put him in prison, impeach him.
Oh, look at him.
Oh, got the murdered out hat. And yeah, keep us on air. We'll shut down next week probably. Please get your murdered out hat. TheAlexJonesStore.com. Can't do without you. I mean, you don't defend us. Standing up for you. Fine, you might as well join the enemy.
We
I mean,
also
us.
have a man, Dana White, who has done some job.
And who helped open up the country with lockdowns. That's good.
He's a tough guy. So Dana started UFC and came to me, do you mind if I use your, nobody wanted to give him Marines because they said it's a rough sport, a little rough. And I helped him out a little bit, and I went, and they said, this is the roughest sport I've ever seen, but I began to like it, and he loved it, and nobody's done a better job in sports. And you know, he's a very motivational kind of a guy, what he does. He gets these fighters, and they really go at it, and it's become one of the most successful sports enterprises anywhere at any time. It's doing so well. I'd like to ask Dana just to say a couple of words, because people love to hear from him. Dana, please.
Dana White said they're going to try to complete their code, which, of course, we were saying every 5 seconds, but doesn't
Nobody
matter.
deserves this more than him, and nobody deserves this more than his family does. This is what happens when the machine comes after you. What you've seen over the last several years, this is what it looks like. Couldn't stop him. He keeps going forward. He doesn't quit. He's the most resilient, hard-working man I've ever met in my life. His family are incredible people. This is karma, ladies and gentlemen. He deserves this.
Yeah.
They deserve it as a family.
It's our time of the rise of America, the rebirth.
I want to thank some people real quick. I want to thank the Nelk Boys, Aiden Ross, Theo Vaughn, Bussin' with the Boys, and last but not least, the mighty and powerful Joe Rogan. And thank you, America. Thank you. Have a good night.
You have done well, Lord
That is a
Vader.
piece of work.
Do what must be done, Lord Vader.
But most of all, I
Show
want to
no
thank millions
mercy.
of hardworking Americans across
I know,
the
I'm sure
nation who
that
have
they can
always been the heart and soul
Till
of
the
this
endless civil
really great
war.
movement. We've been through so much together, and today you showed up in record numbers to deliver a victory like really, like no other. This was something special, and we're gonna pay you back. We're gonna do the best job. We're gonna turn it around. It's got to be turned around. It's got to be turned around fast, and we're gonna turn it around. We're gonna do it in every way, with so many ways, but we're gonna do it in every way. This will forever be remembered as the day the American people regained control of their country.
Yep, the day Independence Day 2.0 is November 6th.
So I just want to say that
That's when it happened.
on behalf of this great group of people, these are hard-working people. These are fantastic people, and we can add a few names like Robert F. Kennedy Jr. He came in, and he's going to help make America healthy again.
Yep.
I know listeners.
This also shows how stupid Kamala Harris was. Granted, low bar, but I mean, Bobby Kennedy, he went to both candidates. He offered Kamala, like, hey, you want to talk and maybe team up. She didn't even take the meeting, apparently. Trump did, because he's smart. He makes deals. He's a businessman. Yep. You add that to the myriad of ineptitudes of Kamala Harris. That'd be a heavy book if it were to be written.
For holding, Trump came out at 1:27. Like I said, I got the time zone wrong, but I didn't nail it. I said, God tells me 1:27 was nailed, but not me. That's God. Little sign God gives us. We'll go to your calls as soon as Trump's done. But here comes Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
We have more than Russia. Bobby, stay away from the liquid gold. Other than that, go have a good time, Bobby.
So he disarms the conservatives and stuff with that, and now we can get rid of the poison food and everything and the vaccines.
Get that cheap gas.
Things that nobody else can do. Nobody else is going to be able to do it. China doesn't have what we have. Nobody has what we have.
By the way, nobody's talking about Kamala pulling a Hillary and not giving a defeat speech and running off and hiding. I mean, this is crazy. I'm not putting down women. Women are great. Women I know are tough. What's up
Democrats just had a really bad track record of choosing the worst women on the planet.
with Hillary?
Again, they basically forced Tulsi Gabbard out. Who was actually a competent politician. They pushed her out, and then she joined the Trump train.
8 years ago, and now this running off and hiding. Kamala literally ran off and hid. I mean, does she not realize how pathetic that looks?
I mean, I was looking at it. I was watching it. They had some great analysis of the people that voted for us. Nobody's ever seen anything like that. They came from all quarters, union, non-union, African American, Hispanic American, Asian American, Arab American, Muslim American. We had everybody, and it was beautiful. It was a historic realignment, uniting citizens of all backgrounds around a common core of common sense. You know, we're the party of common sense. We want to have borders.
Bingo, self-preservation.
We want to have security. We want to have...
Don't start a
things be
fight with
good,
the Russians
safe.
that
We
beat
want
Napoleon
great
and Hitler for no
education.
reason
We want a strong
and got
powerful
50,000 nuclear weapons.
military
Kind of
ideal.
like,
We don't have to use it. You know, we had no wars.
Yeah.
We had no wars, except we defeated ISIS. We defeated ISIS in record time.
World peace is insane.
But we had no wars. They said, he will start a war. I'm not going to start a war. I'm going to stop wars. But this is also a massive victory for democracy and for freedom. Together, we're going to unlock America's glorious destiny. We're going to achieve the most incredible future for our people. Yesterday, as I stood at
see, the globalists say,
last stop
fade him
on the
down.
campaign-
Humans are bad. Humans are evil. We need to go away. You suck. Everything's failure. Trump's like, you're a winner. We're going to have success. The world, we can do everything with God. He needs to thank God in the speech. Maybe I missed. He needs to do it.
My
Oh, God.
soul to the job
Do
that
it.
you've entrusted
Complete it.
to me. This is a great job. There's no job like this. This is the most important job in the world.
I just lost my audio feed. What did you
Just
say, Trump?
as I did in my first term, we had a
detonated
great
it or
first
something?
term,
I'm
a
joking.
great first term.
Did I lose audio
I
or
will
my headset?
govern
went out?
by a simple motto. Promises made, promises kept. We're going to keep our promises. Nothing will stop me from keeping my word to you, the people. We will make America safe, strong, prosperous, powerful, and free again. And I'm asking every citizen all across our land to join me in this noble and righteous endeavor. That's what it is. It's time to put the divisions of the past 4 years behind us. It's time to unite. And we're going to try. We're going to try. We have to try. And it's going to happen. Success will bring us together. I've seen that. I've seen that. I saw that in the first term when we became more and more successful. People started coming together. Success is going to bring us together, and we are going to start by all putting America first. We have to put our country first for at least a period of time. We have to fix it. Because together we can truly make America great again for all Americans. So I want to just tell you what a great honor this is. I want to thank you. I will not let you down. America's future will be bigger, better, bolder, richer, safer, and stronger than it has ever been before. God bless you, and God bless America. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much.
There you go. Giddy up. That was obviously posted thanks to Alex Jones on the X Twitter. Got 26.8 million views and 375,000 likes. One of the first ones coming from Burning Bunny saying this is exactly what we've been waiting on. Harris just got Harris got them to hold off till after the election. 1.5 million on their way now because Trump is coming and the border will be closed. How about a massive caravan now? Got 139 likes though. I Love American News says the short version is a picture of Trump says, I won, they know it, I know it, you know it. Got 3.6 thousand likes. One of the best ones comes from Melissa Mimosa. Says, quote, they insulted him, they investigated him, they impeached him, they raided him, they indicted him, they arrested him, they even tried to kill him, but he never backed down. This is our president. And I got a picture of Trump after the first assassination attempt. I think we have to clarify, to delineate that because there's been so many. They got 6.1 thousand likes. I have, let's see here. See. A lot more of those, a lot more of the same pictures of the same juxtaposition of all things the deep state and everyone's trying to do against Trump. That's let's see, Donald J. Trump, well, parody account says it's the greatest comeback in human history, getting 1.1 thousand likes. Chuck Costello says right wave incoming, getting 902 likes. Crocs is brilliant. It's a picture AI image of Trump. It says happy now poster board, getting 412 likes. Let's see here. Kira says the first time since this was wrong, and it's a picture of Lisa Simpson and then Kamala Harris, where Lisa Simpson becomes president. Got 862 likes. Yeah, they got a lot of pictures and GIFs of Trump preparing French fries. He's working at McDonald's. It's legendary. And yeah, this will be an election. I don't think no one's ever going to forget it. It was epic and pretty good. A pretty good victory speech. So I mean, the only concern is what's going to happen between now and his actual acceptance. That's where I start to get a little bit nervous. But let me know in the comments your thoughts, because as always, be fascinated to hear what you have to say. Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in. Again, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you can click that button, I'd really appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. It's a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.